What's up, everybody? What's up? I hope you're having an awesome Tuesday. I don't know what the weather's like where you're at, but where I'm at, it's raining and drizzling and cold. So, this first hour, we are going to showcase some Arkansas local unsigned artists. First of all, welcome to Mama Mary's Music Mayhem and all my mayhems. I love you, love you, love you. Hey, April, how you doing? So, just for the Facebook gurus, I do have permission from all bands of all videos and all songs that are being played on this first hour to use as promotional. So, first off, we are going to start off by a special request with a new one from Dark from Day One. Hang on, let me get this all set up and ready. Yeah, they need to be big. I need to be small. So this is a new one. And if you are watching, comment, like, love, and share. Let me know you're watching. I see you, Michelle. I see you, April. I see you, Jared. All right, here we go. We are going to rock out to Dark from Day One.
Come and stare into the light. Keep your grip or all away. Brand new dream lost by design. Falling further every day. I won't let go. Now I run into the cold. Looking back into the night, fighting on for one more day. Now I run to my demise, still reflected on your face.
If you're watching, like, comment, love, and let me know you're there.
I won't let go. Now I run into the all the stars I have made, all the pain I forgave, could I possibly know all the strength and would say? All the stars I have made, all the pain I forgave.
right. Yes. A new dark from day one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can find that on YouTube. Go check them out. Like, love, and share. Hello, Sam. What's up, girlfriend? What's up? First of all, I want to send a big shout out to all my Mama Mary sponsors. I am sponsored by RFL Records, Mrs. Sambone Promos, and Dazzle You Productions. And yes. So, and if you want some Mama Mary merch, go to Teespring/store/Mama Mary's Music Mayhem. Get your Mama Mary merch. So, without further ado, the next one that has been requested, and this is going to be all Arkansas bands, unsigned, all genres. So, I mean, we're going rock, we're going metal, we're going screamo, we're going it all. Yeah, we're showcasing Arkansas. So, this first hour, hello, Ashley, hello. All right. So some are going to be YouTube and some are going to be from the artist Spotify list. They sent me their list over. And once again, I do have permission from the artist to be playing these songs today. So we're going to switch it up. And this is one of my faves. I love this guy dearly. He is like awesome. He is like my brother from another mother, and he is one of the up and coming country artists. I mean, he is just phenomenal. So this is Big Shane. Now, once again, I will be doing all genres. So check it out.
Something about the way she says, baby. Something in her voice when she says my name. When she pulls the covers over, snuggles up a little closer, I know it'll be a good day. I love the way her lips fell on mine. I think it's so cute how she can't open up her eyes when she leans in to lay one on me. I know it's crazy, but I can't help from falling deep. No, she couldn't be any more perfect. This couldn't feel any more right. I found a piece of heaven. Some people look for all their lives, and I know she's not of this world. She's from somewhere beyond the stars. Yeah, she captured my heart like fireflies in a jar. Oh, there's power in her kiss. I could get used to this. Everyone around us says we're rushing, but they don't know her touch. They've never felt her loving, the kind that brings a stubborn man like me down to his knees. Oh no, she couldn't be any more perfect. This couldn't feel any more right. Found a piece of heaven. Some people look for all their lives, and I know she's not of this world. She's from somewhere beyond the stars. Where she captured my heart like fireflies in a jar. Oh, there's power, power in her kiss. I could get used to this. You ought to see the way the room lights up. When I hold her in my arms, when we make love. No, she couldn't be any more perfect. That girl couldn't be any more right. I found a piece of heaven that some people never find. And I know she's not of this world. She's from somewhere beyond the stars. The way she captured my heart, like fireflies in a jar. Oh, there's power in her kiss. Oh, there's power in her kiss. I could get used to this. I could get used to this.
All right. That was Big Shane Thornton. I could get used to this, directed by none other than Sharp Dunaway. If you are from Arkansas, you know who Sharp is. So, later at 5 o'clock, I want to let you know I got the one and only Lonnie from Lonnie's Hammer Down Hard. Yes, we're going to have a blast today. We're going to blast out some Arkansas locals, and then we're going to sit down and talk to Lonnie and play his new video. It's going to be great. So let's see here. I had some new artists that I did not know about that had actually contacted me on my post and asked me to play their song today. So let's see which one. All right. The next one coming up is, let me get it all set up. Yes. And like I said, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. So, the next one coming up. Oh, God, this list is amazing. It's hard to pick. Hey, Kelly, what's up? It's so hard to pick. All right. So, this next one coming up is from Violet, and it is Drawing Blanks. We're going to pull that one up. Now, this is an artist that is local and I have not heard of. So I checked them out and yeah, I've been wondering where they've been because it's pretty fucking cool, man. Yeah. So here we go. We're going to watch this together, guys. Check it out. A little grooving music. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is that baby making music. Well, thank you, sister. Thank you.
Under the street light, I know it must be right when you put your hand in mine.
Hello, Tanya.
With skin of silver, I surrender. You teach me to not fear when you are here.
Oh, Josh, how you doing?
My walls down. And hold me when I am scared. 'Cause when you are there, I just can't push on. And feel the weight of my heart when it's bumping up, when you hold me tight. And I love all the things you do, and I know it's true, 'cause I can't help falling for you. And I can't help falling for you. No, I can't help falling for you. And I can't help falling for you. No, I can't help falling for you. All it took was a glance, and I was your man before it even began. It took no time at all, 'cause when you start to fall, everything else seems so small. Teach me to not fear when you are here. Break out of my walls down and hold me when I am scared. 'Cause when you are there, I just can't push on. And feel the weight of my heart when it's bumping out, when you hold me tight. And I love all the things you do, and I know it's true, 'cause I can't help falling for you. I can't help falling for you. No, I can't help falling for you. And I can't help falling for you. Yes, I can't help falling for you. Oh.
What's up, Liam? What's up? Oh, put it out, man.
And I can't help falling for you. No, I can't help falling for you. And I can't help falling for you. Yes, I can't help falling for you.
All right, that was Drawing Blanks by Violet. I like that. That was a little groovy, you know. I didn't like to see that she got burnt, man. What the hell? No. All right, we're gonna switch it up a little bit since I see Josh in here. We have all right, and this will be done through Spotify. So let me get everything set up and ready. Yes. All right. Gonna get everything set up and ready. All right. So dawn of session. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Are you ready?
Ignoring what's unreal. My vision is blind by the Going to water carry me uncomforted. Slowly slipped away. Oh, well, I walked on the grass of your sweet embrace again. Boy, I can't say anymore when I'm screaming with my last breath. Now I long for your embrace again. But you're never coming home. When I like a rose, I may never take shape again. When I like a rose, I may never take shape again. I will contest as a means to live. Try to more when I come my way. I talk to the skies and strive. I will contest as a means to live. Try to more when I come my way. I will to the skies and strive.
Got a little change up here. I like that.
Watch you die. Till you say what I think you will this ever
All right. I like it, Josh. I like it. All right. Now, guys, these songs that I have gotten permission from the artist to play, if you go on Spotify and type in Arkansas, oh, well, I'll have to fix that. I was typing fast and misspelled Arkansas for this playlist, but that's okay. I will change that. Shit happens. Arkansas local unsigned bands, and you will see the Mama Mary logo. I am going to be making a list, and once a month I'm going to get on here and I'm going to showcase some bands. And why do I keep getting dark? Wow. Let's get wild up in here, why don't we? It just got dark. Yeah, this is cool. I got a new light, and yeah, it's having fun over here. Remote control, bitches. There it goes. All right. Yeah, my lights in the back just they're getting into the groove, so that's cool too. So we're just gonna go with the flow. Yeah. All right. So once again, and I will share these links as well. That way you could go look them up on their Spotify list and go give them some likes and follows and add them to your playlist. All right, coming up next. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Coming up next, we are going to be doing a live video of a local band that I happen to manage. And where did it go? Yeah, there. And this was at the Proving Grounds in Rocklahoma a couple years ago. And this is 13X. Go check them out at 13X on Facebook or 13x.org. And I promise you, they will melt your face and make you like it. All right, here we go. I'm so ready to get back to live shows like this. Oh, badass steady back there on them drums, Miles on guitar, Johnny on vocals, and Big Daddy Tommy on bass. I just checked sound on my end, on my phone. Sounds good on my phone. again, this is a live video recorded on a cell phone. So. Yeah, I can't wait till we get back to shows like this, man. All right. Again, that was 13X stabbed in the eye. That was taken at the Proving Grounds at Rocklahoma 2 years ago. And I am the manager. So if you are interested in having them on a show with you, get with me because I'm telling you what, them guys bring it. They bring it. I checked the sound on my phone and it sounded good on my end, sweetheart. So if you are having problems with sound, just let me know. Again, this first hour will be me showcasing local Arkansas artists. Now at 5 o'clock, I do have the one and only Lonnie Hammer from Hammer Down Hard, and we're gonna have some fun and play his new release, and we're just gonna tell some road stories and just have a freaking blast. That's what it's all about. If it's your first time to Mama Mary's Music Mayhem, on Tuesdays I have Double Shot Tuesday. I normally interview 2 bands on Tuesday, but due to scheduling difficulties on my end, I messed up. I'm one person and I'm running a radio show. So, but we are going to get the band Fifth Machine from Brazil rescheduled. We are all cool. Everything is gravy, baby. And I am going to bring up, and I also do some Saturdays, and once a month I'm going to start doing a promotion with a big time promoter out of Texas that I had on this last Saturday. So I've got a lot of things coming up, and I'm going to be adding some DJs, and I'm going to be making an announcement here in a little bit of where you can come hang out with Mama Mary if you are in the Nashville area here this year. All right. Coming up next, let's see. Coming up next, we are going to do Armageddon. Now, you can find this on Loot Shoemaker Music. It is new releases. He's got another new release coming out. He did a Daltrey cover. It's Not Over. Also, and he's got Angel. So these Spotify lists, all these artists are on Spotify and YouTube. So go like, love, and follow them. And let me bring this up. Yeah. All right, here we go, people. Welcome, Charlie. Welcome, Evan. If you're watching, comment, like, love, and share. Let me know you're there.
Architects of regret come to collapse. Use your words, put the knife up to my neck. Fucking things beyond what you know. Talking about we're all losing control. Black and forward as you fade away. Scars you leave still be the same. Almost carry the weight of your family. Can you hear me sound screaming? Same ones I hear entertainment. The difference between us is arrows above. We're made from the same blood place. You and I are the same. Heaven to live on me tonight. Take these rules and make them come right. Masquerade in the black that you infect. Memories of life that you reject. Into the the dark of your undertow. Begging for you fade away. Cause you leave, still be the same. You won't stand in the way I was meant for me. Can you hear me sound screaming? Say once I hear we are dreaming. The difference between us is there rose above. We're made from the same one place. Heaven to live on me tonight. Take these rules and make them come right. Tell me the story, you paint this run for me. What I want to know. This is where it begins, this is where it ends. Run about you, roll over the counter. Tell me the story, you paint this run for me. What I want to know. This is where it begins, this is where it ends. Run about you, roll over the counter.
Hi there, how you doing, baby?
Can you hear me sorrow screaming? Say once I hear it, I'm dreaming. The difference between us is there rose above. We're made from the same one place. You and I are not the same. Heaven to live on me tonight. Take these rules and make them come right. Tell me the story, you paint this run for me. What I want to know. This is where it begins, this is where it ends.
We have Mr. Luke Shoemaker in the house,
Tell
everyone.
me the story, you paint this run for me. What I want to know. This is where it begins, this is where it ends. Run up and you roll the counter.
All right, that was Armageddon by Luke Shoemaker. Hi, Luke. I see you there, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you, guys. If you want to book Luke Shoemaker, contact Luke Shoemaker Management at gmail.com, which is Mama Mary. Mama Mary. Oh, that's great, brother. Sounds good. We got a lot of catching up to do. And thank you for putting it in there that Mama Mary has permission to play this because he knows Facebook can be a little something sometimes. So even though the artist give me permission and send it to me, yeah. So guys, stick around because we got a lot more coming up. And not only that, we got Lonnie Hammer from Hammer Down Hard. And we're going to be playing his new single. So we got lots and lots of great stuff coming up. And all the music that you are hearing are Arkansas unsigned bands. So go check them out. I will put a list of all the bands that I did play today. I've got them right here. I'll put them on my page so you can go find them. Let's see. Next up, we are going to do. Oh, yeah, this one was really cool. We are going to do MRI. Let me get it set up. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, we're going to rock this shit. Let's do it.
You know what I
No problem, Dustin. No problem. Make sure you put in the comments that Mama Mary didn't have permission from you to play this. Hey, Skylar, how's it going? No problem. Let's get y'all set up for an interview. No problem, Christopher. To strengthen your dark throne, you enslave them in your name. This embarrass you run. Your evil must be undone. These walls I will. Hello, Stephanie. I'll give it to Justin after the show, dear. Yeah. Definitely, definitely. Yes, let's lock that interview in for sure. For sure, for sure. Oh, that was real good, guys. Man, I am freaking digging this. I'm finding artists that I didn't know of that I should be having on my shows. Because once everything opens back up, for those of you that don't know, I also own Rock Tight Entertainment, which means I put shows on at the Red Room and at Stickies and stuff like that. So when I do this, I also scout new artists to put on some magnificent shows when things get better. So yeah, Dustin, let's set up an interview for sure, for sure. All right, guys, I've got time for one more. I'm going to send Kim over a message, and then we are going to do our interview with Lonnie from Hammer Down Hard. And from what Kim said, he's got some pretty wicked road stories, so this will be fun. So I'm sending her a message saying, ready for y'all after this song, this next song. But every Tuesday on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem, I have Double Shot Tuesdays. I normally interview two bands. So if you are a band and you are interested in being on an interview, just shoot me a message on my Mary Holt or my Mama Mary's, and we will get you locked in. I'm booking all the way into March. And before I get Lonnie on here, I want to announce that. Okay, let me pull this up real quick. Yeah. That's right. If you want to hang out with Mama Mary, I will be in Nashville. Yes, you heard it. You heard it. I will be in Nashville August 6th through the 8th. I will be at Rockin' Pod. Yes, I will have a table set up. I will be doing interviews. I will be doing photos. I will be doing all kinds of stuff. So go to rockinpodexpo.com. Make sure you get your tickets because they are selling out. The VIPs have already pretty much sold out from my understanding. So yes, Mama Mary's Music Mayhem and her team will be at Rockin' Pod in Nashville this year. So if you want to come hang out and check it out and come hang with me, man, just bring it on. The more, the merrier. All right, we are gonna do now the ones I was not able to get to today. I will let you know the ones that I was not able to get to today. I will be doing this again. So I've got your names and you will be first on the list because thank you for responding. I had so many responses from so many great bands. So it was like Oh man, I just want to play them all. So, but I am also getting an internet radio station set up. Therefore, once I get that set up, I will be making that announcement. And then you can send me your music and it will be put in rotation. So let's see, since yeah. Oh, yeah, I want to do this. Okay, this one here is a shout out to a local that I know, Mr. Josh Stewart. The reason I'm playing this is one, I love Josh, and two, Josh just got notified that he will be on. He got his call back from The Voice, so he is going. So we are going to do Josh Stewart. He's doing a cover. And then we are going to get Lonnie on here. I see Lonnie in the lobby. Yes. Yes. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to get Lonnie on here. We're going to have a freaking blast and play his new song and tell some crazy stories.
I'm in when right there when I lost my mind. Yeah, what's so pleasant about that place? You approach that like a wind, there's so much space. You out there talking, I was out of touch. But it was because I didn't know now. I just knew too much. That made me crazy. That made me crazy. That made me crazy. Oh, so
Now we're going to save the rest of that one. You need to go to Josh's channel and check him out. Yes, he does his originals, he does covers, he does it all. So you need to go check it out. You need to check him out because he will be going to The Voice. So let me get yeah, this is fixing to get real up in here because I got the man himself. Don't you love it when you're trying to do something fast and your fingers just won't work? I'm like, okay, it's not working. All right. All right, guys, without further ado, we are going to bring up badass metal playing, singing, kick ass brother from another mother, Mr. Lonnie Hammer from Hammer Down Hard. What are you doing, brother? How are you
Drinking.
doing?
Gotta be drinking, right? Life is good.
Right. So, how the hell are you, man? How the hell are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm just excited. Thank you so much for having me on the show. It's gonna be a great time.
No problem. Yeah, I was talking to Kim earlier, and she told me, she goes, "Yeah, Lonnie's got some really killer road stories y'all can go over during your interview." So, yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But for those who do not know who Lonnie Hammer is, you have been sleeping. He's been in numerous bands and he has over 18 albums. He has played with the likes of Every Mother's Nightmare, Black Oak, Arkansas. He's been traveling all over the freaking world with like bands like Shinedown, Candlebox, Saliva, Great White. I mean, dude, I was sitting here looking at your resume and I'm like, can I live vicariously through you?
Well, I'm a glutton for punishment, you know.
I mean, dang, dude, I can just imagine this. She sent me some of your live videos and live shows, pictures, and dude, I have not got the chance to check out a live show yet, but you can bet. As soon as shit opens up back up and you're back out there, brother, you're gonna find me right there, front row center, ready to bang my head off and probably give myself fucking whiplash.
Oh, well, good. You and me both. Well,
Right?
I'll invite you and Christine. We'll have a couple of drinks together.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. So how
Christine's my bus. That's what it's all about.
oh yeah. I seen the picture of the bus. That is
Okay.
yeah, really cool ass bus. I'm
Thank
definitely
you.
gonna have to check that out. So, what have you been doing during this downtime? I know you've been writing some new music and put some new music out. Tell us all about it, brother.
Well, mostly just we're working on the new video that just came out not that long ago. Cephalopod. Kim and I spent the summer, figuring out what we wanted to do and what kind of direction we want to take it. Obviously, it says a story, but we were able to hook up with the Brasco, who's the man. He brought our vision to life, and he was able to bring people into my world of madness. And Nebraska did a great job with it. We're working on that. We're doing a lot of social media stuff. We've been doing some writing. I have, and just out there. Also, just trying to be safe and just try to take care of family. And it's been kind of rough time for everybody.
Oh yeah. I mean, when you are like yourself and others that this is what you do. I mean, this has been your life and all of a sudden everything goes yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
it
especially last spring when nobody really knew exactly what's going on. It's like, I mean, what kind of movie am I in? I was going to hotel rooms and stuff like that with Lysol and spraying air. Oh my God, I touched it. I'm going to die,
right.
And, and I don't think I was much, different than anybody else because everybody else, at that time, March, April, nobody really knew what was going on. Everybody's going, oh my God, I touched my face. I think I'm going to die.
Right.
It is a terrible, virus going out there. Hopefully people get a grasp of what's, actually happening. Hopefully it gets under control because I really miss playing out on the road. I miss hanging out with the fans and all that stuff.
Live shows. I've got to have my fix. I got to. I'm telling you, which I'm a home healthcare nurse as well. So I just last week got my second vaccination. And let me tell you, yeah, it's not fun, but I'm glad I did it because I did it for the protection of my patients, did it for the protection of my family and everyone that I come in contact with because I love everybody. And I want stuff to get back down to where we could go out, we do these big shows and we could just, tear it up, man. I mean, we need that. We need that. So, but
Well, first off, big applause to you for taking care of all frontline workers. You need to do the best thing you can do, and getting vaccinated is the first step towards that. I couldn't do what you do, and like I said, applause to you and all the frontline workers because you're deep in it. All of us could hide in our little cubbies at the house and stuff like that, but you actually had to go out there and be one-on-one with these people that have it and bad situations. So thank you.
well, no, it's in me. I mean, I just love people and I love making sure people are happy and taking care of them. And I'm lucky enough to be my mother's caregiver as well, so I can make sure my family is safe as well, which really makes me feel good. But she's watching today from her house. She don't get out. The only person in and out that house is me. But so give us a little history for those that don't know about Lonnie Hammer. What made you decide to become this badass that you are? And I mean, you've been playing for a long time and doing amazing crap. So we want to get the goodie.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I live in Memphis, Tennessee right now, but I'm originally from Wakefield, Michigan. And when I first graduated, I used to hit the road. I played all over the United States and stuff like that. And one thing led to another. For me, it was everything I've done has always been for the song. Songwriting is the biggest thing. I went out, I toured a bunch, for many years, and then I started doing records and kept on just like everybody climbing that ladder. I played with Jack Jack Russell's Great White, and I also played with Every Mother's Nightmare in Black Oak, Arkansas. But you go up there and just look, you always got to stay busy. You always got to do the right thing, and I mean it's a tough business. Like I said, I'm a glutton for punishment. The thing is, but there's so many great things that happen on one side, but people understand the bad stuff that happens. But we're just, I'm very grateful and fortunate on the career I have had. Like you said earlier, I have done like 18 different records. I was a studio cat at Arden Studios here in Memphis for years. I've done a lot of great things. I worked with, members of Skillet and the Jonah 33 records, and I've worked with all these artists and stuff like that. And I was even getting calls, when a drummer wasn't cutting it, doing their thing. I'd be the guy they call in and walk past the drummer, and I feel so bad for him. But I go in, knock it out in 15 minutes, and then take my money and run. But I'm very grateful of the people I have worked with over the years, and it's a tough business. And every band I've been in, I was kind of the band leader. And I think as drummers, a lot of drummers are, Frankie Bonali, he quite right. He's managed a band and stuff like that, and got stories about him coming up. But that and I'm just hardwired that way, and I think a lot of drummers are that way. And back about was it 2017? I parted ways with Every Mother's Nightmare, and I decided to start Hammer Down Hard. And I went to book a show. I just had to do something. At that time, only thing I had was the name Hammer Down Hard. I was like, I got to do something. So I called the promoter from a friend of mine in Minneapolis. Said, I want to get on Rockfest in Cadott, Wisconsin. And I said, I got this new band. Can I play it? And he goes, send me an email, which I did. He goes, you're on. And ironically enough, is when I did do that, is my first show that I booked. Mind you, you book it like 8-10 months in advance.
Yeah.
And we played the main stage for that night. It was my band Hammer Down Hard, Autograph, Skid Row, and Ace Frehley. And that was I booked that show with that. Like I said, it was just a name. I didn't have any members of the band or anything. But the shocking part about it is when I was talking to my manager, Kim, I said, hey, I booked the show there. She was like, wow, that's cool. And I said, by the way, I'm not playing drums. I'm singing vocals. I'm being a lead vocalist. And she knew I could sing, but she didn't know I wanted to be a singer. So sometimes you got to, take life and just grab it by the balls and, shoot forward. And shuffle things up a little bit. And honestly, I'm having the greatest time of my life. I'm able to get when I write all of my songs, me and Justin Reimer, my producer from Crosstrack Studio, we write all the songs together, and I do all the lyrics. And it's so fun to actually be able to write down and put your stories out.
Yeah,
so I'm very honored to be able to, do that for everybody.
I'm sure every song, because I've been in bands and I've managed bands, and I know for a fact if you're like any of us, which I'm sure you are just by talking to you, every song is like a brand new baby, and that's your baby, and you want to watch it just grow and grow and grow, and and to see people like digging it, man, and to see be on that stage and see all those people looking at you and just rocking out and knowing, dude, I am putting, freaking taking their mind off of anything they're going through today and putting them in my world, and they're digging it. I mean, it is like the most natural high you could ever freaking have. Once you've done it, you can say, "Oh, I walk away. I'm good. I did my thing." You always go back.
Well, absolutely. Like you said, and I've done like 18 records, and when you put them out with these bands, and they come out, they might be hot for just say 3 or 4 weeks, and then people kind of lose interest in them. Now, Hammer Down Hard. I mean, look, band started from ground zero. I started singing lead vocals, started from scratch. Nobody, I played drums on all my stuff. But the thing is, with Hammer Down Hard, I find really impressive to me is, the band basically came out in 2018, and within like 2.5 years, I got 2 records out. People are still using my CD or playing my songs in rotation and Spotify to this day. I mean, 2.5, years later, it's like their go-to songs. I have those,
Right.
that I still listen to. And I've been in tons of bands that you put it out there, and yeah, all your friends, you get people, oh, that's great, great, but then they forget about it.
Right.
It's so nice to hear fans and people saying that is the song 2 years later. That's the song, my CD, that CD's still in their truck.
Right.
And,
That's what I listen to when I'm on a road trip, or that's when I listen to when
yeah,
I
you
just
know,
just escape, and that is, yeah, I totally get it, and that's when you just sit back and you're just like so humbled by it, and just that's when you just, I mean, it's words can't express what that makes you feel, and to all the fans that do that, and the diehard ones that do that, I mean, it just even makes it even better. I mean, like, I just had I was in a cover band, Sister Rock. We were a cover band. I mean, a cover band, but we packed the house. I mean, we would
yeah,
pack it inside and out, and we hadn't played in 10 years due to my health and my other female singer's health. And it wasn't even now, probably about a year and a half, 2 years ago. One of our diehard fans in another state, we had never played this state, but she had come down to see us, and
yeah,
we just stuck with her. She sends us a picture of where she had professionally tattooed on her forearm, Sister Rock. And I'm
yeah.
like, "What the?" And I'm like, "That is freaking awesome," and she was
It's an
like,
honor.
yeah, and she's like, "I'm coming down to Arkansas. I'm going to rent a condo. I wanna pay for y'all to come stay at the condo and us just hang out." And
Yeah,
it's when you get people like that, you're just like, this is what it's all about, this is
yeah.
touching somebody in that way. So, we're gonna play your, tell us about this video that we're fixing to play. This is your baby that you just put out. Give us a little background on it while I pull it up.
Well, the whole deal when I wrote Cephalopod, um, everything that I write is usually empowering in one way or another. I'm not the guy that writes, "Oh, poor me, I got problems, and life is shitty and all that." I'm not that guy. My thing is take life by the balls and march forward. No hold bar. Just sit there and you march forward and make the best of your life. And that's where, like, the first line in there is like shining down on the rocky shores, enlightens a vivid horizon. It's like, everybody goes through rocky points in their life and stuff, but you got to look past the rocky point, and there's a vivid horizon. I mean, you just got to shoot for that. And, you go through life and you have a lot of people that help you, but you have people that want to pull you down, you
Oh,
know, and in like, the cephalopod is, if people that don't know, understand the word cephalopod, it's like a squid or an octopus. And those are probably, they're actually considered aliens. They think that they came from, alien beings because they're one of the newest creatures on the face of the earth, but they're so intelligent. But the Kraken was a big inspiration for me. But also, it's, when I wrote about it, I wanted to take that and bring it into anybody else's life. If there's somebody in your way that's really, blocking you, putting gates up for you or shutting the door, and you pull them down and, drown them under, just drown them by your kindness or whatever you want to present. And, just take the world on by storm. So that's basically what the whole premise of the song is. And I'm real proud of the song. I'm real proud of the video. I think that it's exactly that the video that Kim and I had planned to do, and I was so proud to work with Nebraska, which she's doing her next video also. That song will be called World's Gone Black, which is at the outro of this. And people understand it's a whole theatrical thing, the theater and all that. But thank you. I appreciate you playing it.
All right, guys, we are going to watch this together, and Lonnie will be here with us. So if you have any questions, or if you just want to say a hell yeah, I dig this, make sure you comment. Let Lonnie know you're here, man. We're going to rock this out.
Right on. Here we go.
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's do it.
Yeah. That's a cool old theater. I can tell already. Jamie says, hell yeah.
Shining down on the rocky shores, it lights the vivid horizon. Story of the folklore gods, long arm, ocean monster, quiet until Monday. Slowly floating my
Kim said it's her favorite song.
Woo! Thank you.
Oh, you wonder, only some survive. Rise up, straight from the bottom, it also stay. Rise up, found them under the willing must always obey. Rise up, straight from the bottom, living a seal in the face.
I want to smash something.
I know, I just want to freaking I want to get up and start freaking slam dancing.
Scandinavian sea north, got the thunder on the northern lights inspiring waves like the Norwegian water.
This video is really cool done.
Thank you.
From down under.
Especially hearing it through the headphones, it does. Yes, that it's like I was like, oh.
Straight from the bottom, it also stay. Rise up, found them under the willing must always obey. Rise up, straight from the bottom, living a seal in the face. Rise up, the monkey ocean, stop playing this another part.
That look you give, I swear.
Here it is. A snare from there. I played a marching snare.
Oh my God. I'm going to end up headbanging my headset over.
Made by Biggie drums.
And it's already stuck in my head. Vocals are already stuck right in.
Straight from the bottom, giving it all so steady. Rise up, found me in my love, and we leave my town with the big. Rise up, straight from the bottom, baby, let's get in the face. Rise up, the monkey on the top, running the circle of bond.
Oh, yeah. Man.
Woo! Yeah. My mom would say 2 thumbs up.
Right. And if you're out there watching, man, put that song, get that song, go to YouTube, put a headset on, check it out that way. It's freaking weird. It's freaking cool. I mean,
It was produced by a good friend of mine, the mighty Justin Reimer. And he and I wrote that song together. So we're both proud of it.
I was in it and all this stuff. It's like, yeah. And then all of a sudden it was like, wait a minute. What? Whoa.
My God, I'm getting dizzy. Oh,
Okay.
I didn't drink that much.
Scott says, Lonnie, you basically wrote 2 albums in a year where you did find all the where did you find all the inspiration for the music? All killer music, man.
Well, when I was finally able to write lyrics, I mean, I've been a drummer for, umpteen years. Like I said, 18 records, and played with a bunch of different major bands and some great bands and not so major bands. There's a lot of issues that go on in your band. People think that bands get together, it's all good, and you play shows and the fans signing all stuff like that.
Yeah,
there's a lot of
behind the scenes.
There's a lot of drama. Just saying, and there's a lot of no respect. Just saying, and you're trying to make calls and people won't get back to you and do all that stuff. So to have the opportunity to finally write, and I had a lot of stuff bottled up over the years. Look, like I said, a lot of great things have happened. I'm not saying it's all bad, but it just I had a lot of angst built up over the music industry, and I really I was able to pen it out. I didn't plan to do that. It just kind of starts happening. When you're writing songs, you don't sit there and go, I'm going to write about this and that. It comes out where Justin and I wrote the music for the songs. Like, it brought out certain angst of flavor out of me, and it brought a story. And I didn't even realize what story I was writing about at the time, because pretty much
it was flowing, just like
and 85% of the songs have a certain thing I was actually writing for. I could tell you every line on each song, what each line actually pertained to a part of my life. Majority of them, probably I say about 85% of them, and it's so exciting to do that. But look, we hit the ground running. Like I said, this band came from ground zero, and anybody that's been in a band and put a band together to do 2 records in like a year, who does that anymore?
Right.
Who does that anymore? Especially coming from ground zero.
Right.
And it was a complete emotional roller coaster. And in the second record, the first record was Total Annihilation, and the second record, Madness Serves Me Well, is basically the story of that year, because I had a lot of shit in my life going on, and there was a lot of different things here and there, and it was a mad ride. And you know what don't kill you makes you stronger. Madness Serves Me Well. And it was a rough year. I spent my father had passed away 2 years ago, but I spent a month with my mom and dad. Well, he passed away, and my father died in my arms. He was my best friend. Even though we were 850 miles away, I talked to him pretty much every day, anywhere from 15 minutes to 3 hours every day.
Right.
I had a better relationship with my mom and dad than most people have living right down the street from them.
Right.
But when he passed away, I was able to write the song "Dark Side of Heaven." And most people, when they write a song about death or something that happened that close to you, they always write these beautiful songs, and it's great, But you know what? Losing someone in your family, and it's if you take care of somebody, it's tragic, and there's a lot of
exactly.
It's violent, I mean, it's watching somebody so strong become not so strong, and it's very violent. And the heaviest song on the record is, "Dark Side of Heaven." And I wrote that song about being with my dad his last few days and him dying in my arms. But you know what? I will see him again. And
he's with you every day, looking down, going, "That's my boy."
Exactly. And the thing is, "Dark Side of Heaven" is a positive thing, because once you step past, and the fade is the scariest, the dark side of heaven fades away, dying, it's all, it's all good. I miss them every day. I take care of my mom every day now. I've got my mom with me, but it's a really that whole year was a rough one, so I even got heavier, and I had more angst because I lost a loved one, and just battling everything,
all these emotions, all these, just everything going on, I mean, I can totally understand. But you took that and put it into something positive to bring back that positivity. So if it's cool with you, and you're up for it, brother, you want to watch "Dark Side of Heaven"?
Absolutely. I love that song, and the lyrics in there are, I almost can't believe I wrote that, because I think just something else inside of me came out, and it might be my dad, I mean, and it's close to my heart, though. The lyrics in the song is close to my heart. It's heavy as shit, but it's all good.
Scott says, my next question has to be, when can we look forward to the next record?
Well, tomorrow. You're worse than my manager. When's the next record coming out?
Oh no! Oh no!
Man, there's no telling. All I'm trying to do is we're gonna next video will be "Dark Side of Heaven." I mean, not "Dark Side of," be "World's Gone Black" be the next video. So we're focusing on doing that. We do have some shows scheduled, some big shows scheduled up, but with the whole pandemic thing going on, who knows what's going to happen?
Right.
I don't want to be. Look, I'm not going to be the guy to write about the coronavirus. The thing is, it's going to be overdone, my friends. Let it go. I just think that when I get the urge to do it, I will start writing it. And I would love to do another record, and we'll just see what happens.
All right. Well, we're going to do "Dark Side of Heaven." So make sure you put your headphones on, because I'm telling you, it sounds phenomenal in headphones. Here we go. Yeah. Hopefully I don't sling my headphones through my monitor, guys.
Is gone, impatience clear all, eat the stories unfold. Pushing forward to life's on call, today or tomorrow. You can't fight it, in spite of it, you see yourself all holy. Counting down the final breath now, oh God help us all. Body time for amazing race. Closing line till illuminate. Dark side of heaven just fades away. No point of feeling anguish. No point of second guessing. Dark side of heaven
Angel
just
says
fades away.
louder is better. Play it louder.
Angel, yeah. Love it.
Imagine them at the other side, reflecting hollow mirrors. Show an endless baseball shadow, image just like me. The mighty house, reaching out, send the strength to call you out by your name. For all good souls, remember everything. Body down for amazing race. Closing lights illuminate. Dark side of heaven just fades away.
Jamie says that one's got balls.
No point of second guessing. Dark side of heaven just fades away. There's no point to moving forward. There's no point to moving on.
And Scott says all hammer down hard stuff is cranked to 100 when he's listening.
Hey, hey, Scott.
Body down for amazing race. Closing lights illuminate. Dark side of heaven just fades away. No point of feeling anguish. No point of second guessing. Dark side of heaven just fades away.
You know, that makes me want to beat on some drums myself.
Right on. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Metal rocks and rules, man.
Cool.
You know?
I've always wanted to learn the drums, but the more I hear songs like that, it's just like, oh my God. I see myself totally just.
Yes, you bring a couple cups of coffee and, you know, there's some Red
Oh,
Bull. Yeah, absolutely.
right.
Yeah.
Angel said, "Hey Scott, what's your favorite tune to crank up loud?" Jamie says that one has balls. And Scott says, he really loves Septopod. And he said, I'm listening to it, so does my neighbor. Yeah.
See, that's what I like.
You got a neighborhood playing it for you.
Now you're cooking with gas.
So we know that you've been on some really cool shows and some really cool lineups. Now we're going to get to kind of the fun part, the behind the scenes part. What is the most craziest freaking road story that you can tell?
With my clothes on? I could tell you some stories about running out, throwing somebody's luggage out in the parking lot of the hotel and chasing them out in chasing her out in the parking lot naked. And I can tell you them stories, but I can tell you some. You know what's the coolest story, I think? Is just that when I first started playing drums in Wakefield, Michigan, the first show I ever played, this is cool, a little story here. It's not the craziest one, but for me, it means a lot. That's why I'm in the music industry. I was in like 7th grade. I booked my first show, my first class party we had, and went in, played a show, and we had to do 2 sets. Played our first set, just say I think it was like 45 minutes, and then there's a break. And all my classmates, all my peers and
By
stuff
the
were
way,
around me
Angela
watching
says
it.
that was a great question. And
It-
she says, "Come on, Lonnie, don't hold back."
no, it was so cool because they all watched it. But where I got the moment of rock star thing was that they laid out the chaperones and everything laid out the food table, a buffet table. Had Cokes and stuff, chips and dip and hot dogs and all that stuff like that. They put up a velvet rope, and all my friends and my classmates had to stand behind that, where I got to go up there first and get the food first. And so that was a really cool gig. And that's where I was like, I'm sold. It don't get better than that. No, but the thing is, there are like, honestly, my hometown, Wakefield. I love my hometown. My family and friends up there are so supportive of me. And that's why I wrote the song Wakefield, just in dedication to all my friends and stuff. Everybody that been around me, that grew up with me, if they read the lyrics and stuff like that, go, hey, I was there, because we used to party together and stuff like that. Means a lot. And other stories and stuff, when you're true around, everybody thinks everything's so glamorous.
They don't see what happens to make those shows on that stage happen and what goes on behind the scenes along the way. So yeah, that's why I always ask this question to the bands I interview, because it kind of gives a little insight of, okay, yeah, it's great once you're up there, but there's some crazy stuff and there's some good stuff, but there's some crazy stuff that
Well,
happens.
yeah, hell, I play with Black Oak, Arkansas.
Funny
So,
shit. Come on,
and,
you're Jim Dandy, okay? Come on. I know Jim.
he's awesome. And
I love Jim to death, man.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, she's just a doll.
But he is the man. He is a legend, and he has so many other stories and stuff like that. But jamming with them guys, Ricky Lee is the biggest teddy bear in the world. One of my, when I play with, he's like we used to do it.
Victor. I miss Victor. Gosh, I love Victor.
Yeah, absolutely. But I always end up being me and Ricky would be together signing autographs, and me and him used to hang out a lot together and stuff. But there's so many things you do happen when you're on the road. One thing I have to say is, people understand, they always think it's a glamorous thing, but it's almost like sometimes you don't want to be the last one to take a shower because the bathtub will be filling up with water, and you're the one in there, dancing on a swill, and then you got to sit there and take alcohol, wipe your legs off afterwards. But there's a lot of that when we first started out, when I first started out playing. But as you go, there's just I played M3 Festival one year, and me, Frankie Bonali were backstage and hanging out, and I don't know if Jizzy was singing with them or whoever it was. I think it was Jizz. And we were hanging there. He goes, "Wait, Lonnie, watch this." Come on, both them guys went out. I think Firehouse was playing or something like that.
Love of a lifetime.
Love
of a lifetime.
Yeah, Love of a Lifetime. So Frankie, Love of a Lifetime. So Frankie and he went out there. They started slow dancing, and the crowd loved it. I loved it. I was one of the few people backstage. But he came back out there, and he and I high-fived and stuff like that. It was really funny. That's the kind of people we just like hamming out, after once in a while. It's kind of fun to hang out with. You get to know these people. And actually, Frankie Bonali, I've been in this a long time, and out of all the rock stars I met in my life, I met him more than probably anybody. I played many shows with him, and he was just a go-getter as far as like he managed the band, and that's what I was talking earlier. He managed the band and stuff, and he's done a lot of great things. Another great story was I was in Hollywood, California, on Sunset Boulevard. I was hanging out with a buddy of mine, and he played with the Bullet Boys, and I got so hammered. That's why they call me Lonnie Hammered. But I was literally on Sunset Strip, staggering around. I actually blocked traffic. People actually come to a complete halt. I was staggering on Sunset Boulevard, and his drum tech had to come over there and get me and pull me off there because I literally had stopped traffic. And they called an Uber for me. The first one they put me in, they threw me in the Uber cab, and I'm going, They said I was laying down in the back seat, and my legs were hanging out the door, and they were going to shut the door. But the Uber guy, can I swear on here?
Yeah, you could say fuck, hell,
Okay.
shit.
The Uber guy, and I actually remember this, but she told my manager about this recently. He goes, "Get the fuck out of my car!" He kept there shouting it, and they finally had to drag me out of the car, got me in the street. They called me another Uber, came over here, and they came over and picked me up, and they brought me back to the hotel. But that was a really cool story, and it was just.
Who else could say they stopped traffic on Sunset Strip?
Exactly, it was right. Matter of fact, it was right across from the whiskey, right in front of whiskey.
Right.
And that was a good time. What I can remember of it. Yeah, it was. I booked the show. I had booked the show. Matter of fact, the reason we were over there, I booked the show for the pre-Grammy party the night after. So we went to go do sound check, and it was like literally, everybody's like, "Oh my God!" Everybody's looking at me. Man, I heard of what you did last night. I go, "What did I do?" You know, and but it was good times. You know, that's what life is short. Stop traffic in Sunset. You're in Hollywood. Stop traffic on Sunset Boulevard. Life is good.
That's right. That's right. I mean, Dan, and tomorrow's never promised. So live each and every day to the fullest, man. That's, just get out there. And I mean, I hope one day I could say I stopped traffic on Sunset. I don't see it happening, but it would be cool. I mean,
because they said the reason they came to my rescue, they said that they're talking, and they all they could hear these horns beeping, and they was like, "Where the hell's Lonnie at?" And I literally was in the middle of the street, and I stopped traffic, and but it was fun, and also cool. You said that you got like tattoos of your band name and stuff like that. There's a few tattoos out there with my face on people, and that's cool as hell. So thank you.
I mean that's permanent, and so that's showing like
it's more permanent than I am. So hell yeah, I'm down for that. But it's good stuff. I mean, that's what life is short. Just got to live it. The best you can.
Well, so tell us about your wonderful manager, and Miss Kim. I got to talk to her earlier. Tell us about her, how you and her met, and how that all came about.
I actually met her at M3 Festival, and Steven Adler and I we were sharing trailers. And I went in there, and Steve was just smoking. We were chit and chat and stuff like that. I drink my beer. He does his weed. It's all good. And we got done. He goes, "Hey man, let's go hang out. Let's walk around and stuff." And we walked out there. And my manager Kim, she works for Access Entertainment, and that's why I met her. I just walked out, and she was talking to the other guys in my band, and she looked at me, and I was like, "Hey man, what's going on?" And I felt like she just kind of gave me the cold shoulder or something like that. We met there, and a few months later, or actually about 6 weeks later, she had emailed me or actually texted me through messaged me through Facebook, so that she was writing an article for Access. Do I have any good stories to talk about, the M3 Festival, which I did. I sent it to her. And then after that, we just started talking, and she became my personal manager back, I think it was June of 2017. And the band I had played with, I just felt that there's more to, I mean, I did a lot of booking for everything, I was kind of running a show per se. And but I wanted more than just playing shows and stuff. So I signed with her, and she was getting me endorsement deals and a lot of great things, some publicity, marketing and stuff. And then I parted ways with the band I was with at the time, and she and I told her my plan, what I wanted to do with my whole life, and she said, "Well, let's make it happen." And she's been great. And being a female in the music industry is so tough, because right away they think, okay, which guy are you sleeping with and stuff like that, or you must be it's usually the wife or girlfriend and stuff like that.
You can't be a woman in the music business and not be all those funny ass rumors going around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, and it's the industry is tough enough as it is, let alone being a female.
Man, I'm like one of the guys. Don't put me in this. Don't think about the sex of me. I'm just like you. You know?
Exactly. She'll hang on the bus with us. Just she is one of the guys.
Right.
She can't keep up to me drinking. But nobody can. But that's what I'm known for. But it's all good. But yeah, I mean, but she and I went and we have this plan. And I mean, our first record. Look, we got Zach Myers from Shinedown to play on there.
Angel
Tony from Great White.
Him totally rocks. And Scott him is the best.
Guys from Saliva, Candlebox, the band Riot, which Luke of Gavoris was a guitar player for Riot. We met him and we went to the with the Heavy Metal Hall of History, the induction, and Riot was inducted into the Hall of Fame. And that was the first night that I actually revealed the band Hammer Down Hard. Zach Myers had just played on my first song, which I did a pilot song called Who I Am, which is on the first record. And she basically took her foot and put it on my back, kicked me onto the red carpet because I was like, man, I was kind of worried about it, but they wanted me to do an interview. And I was like, I don't know. And she pushed me out there. And that was the first time but that's when I announced Hammer Down Hard to the Brazilian media. And, but yeah, we had that. We had the guys from Shinedown Planet, Candlebox, Saliva, Great White, Riot, Winger. I always forget somebody. Man, I'm sorry, friends. But that was our first record. Who does that? I just call them up, and Kim called them up. And like, yeah, when you want me to come in, So we did that, and then we finished recording in June, and it came out. Literally, we rushed it out. We came out and did a debut of it, or like a release of it, in my hometown, Wakefield. And they have it was actually the 3rd of July is a big shindig up there. They have the 4th of July fireworks, which are probably the most incredible fireworks you've seen in your entire life. For a small town like that, they got Sunday Lake, it's badass. But we went and did that, did an album signing over there. And I love my friends and the family from up that way. There's nothing but support. We did that. The album came out. We started playing out, like I said, some major bands. And then come wintertime, my dad got really ill, and then I took care of him. Then we recorded Madness. And it was literally a year after we recorded Madness to Total Annihilation. And that record came out like 3 weeks after to the day than Total Annihilation did a year before. And, look, you got to be on fire. We're go-getters. By the grace of God, I thank my lucky stars every day that everybody likes my music. Most everybody that actually, if you like metal or hard rock, they get into it. I'm not screamo, but I got great hooks.
You got some great pipes, and you got some great hooks in those damn songs. I don't care. Like I said, that song is stuck right here already.
Right on.
That hook is stuck right there. I can't get it out of my head.
Thank you. Here, have a sip of my drink here. Here you go.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, is that moonshine?
I don't know. It might be. You never know.
It might be. In Arkansas, hell yeah, it is. I got yeah, I don't want to get a moonshine stories.
Yeah. No, actually, it is flavored water, but yeah, I did the mason jars.
Hey, that's purple. I tell you what, my cousin Scott, he makes a lot of moonshine for us, and when we went tour, he's my bus driver too, and we would go to tour and stuff like that.
The yellow moonshine, no.
Yeah. And I tell you what, we'd finish that thing, within 10 miles, and but we had some really good times. There's some videos on YouTube or out there, Facebook, or whatever, on that stuff. But man, look. I thank my lucky stars every day. I got great friends and fans out there. Thank you. I feel very fortunate that we sold so many records as we have, because, in the United States, metal and rock's kind of dropped down, but worldwide, we're strong. Wow. And it's one of its fastest growing music in the world, not the United States, in the world. And I'm I'm happy. I'm totally happy.
You can't ask for any more than that. Angel says, "I'm always speeding to Christine." And she says, "I love who I am. I adopted that song as my favorite statement song." Scott says, I'll try the drinking thing." And let's see, he
Already
said,
beat him on that one.
uh, little bloodshot eyes in the cup. A little bloodshot eyes in a cup.
So yeah, because we had the moonshine, it was a bloodshot eyes, it was labeled bloodshot eyes, but inside it had the cherries in it, and it looked like eyes floating around. And at the end, we finished we everybody just wiped that bottle out, and all the eyeballs are left on the bottom. So we'd go around and give everybody in the band these cherries, and pretty
And
soon everybody's getting slower. Everybody's slurring, and because that's where that tequila, everybody gets drawn into the worm. Well, bloodshot eyes, everything's getting sucked into the cherries.
well,
You know,
see, we had a big biker event that we had hosted here on our land, and it was to raise money for battered women and abused children. We had live bands, and we had, wet t-shirt contests, bike rides. We had the whole shenanigans, camping, everything. And the first night of it, a friend of ours who's no longer with us, which he's watching over me today, he brought some clear moonshine that first day. Well, I tried it. I was like, all right. And I could dig that. I got messed up, but I could dig it. And the next day he came back with some pineapple moonshine.
how was that?
And
That sounds good.
oh, it was good. And then this yellow stuff that his friend had given him. Well, I just grabbed the yellow one thinking I could drink it like I did the clear.
It wasn't a urine sample, was it?
No, it wasn't a urine sample, but I damn sure wish it might have been because I end up on my couch sicker than a dog thinking I was going to die. I'm
I'm
like,
thinking
what the
some of that moonshine. I mean, that literally. I was in Atlanta, Georgia, and we're in a road, and I was playing drums at the time, and my bass player at the time, he was. We were doing moonshine, and I drank mine, he drank his, and we were sitting at McDonald's getting something to eat. He goes, man, he started burning up. He goes, man, it's just sweating there, and it hit him like a Mack truck. And he sits there, he goes, I can't read the menu. He's holding his eye or his hand over his eye, trying to read it. But he's the funniest guy in the world. And he ended up playing with Leonard Skinner and stuff like that. But we were sitting there laughing because he goes, man, that stuff was bad to the bone, It was the clear stuff you're talking about.
right? Angel says, the shirt is so cool. Will you be designing any new shirts? And
Yeah.
we've got Dave Biohazard in here from Biohazard Records in the house. Woo! What's up, Bio? What's
No
up?
biohazard.
What's up? Yeah,
Dig it.
he's really awesome. He's working with 434 management and stuff, and I work with him too. And we all help each other out. We all network and love each other.
Exactly. That's what the music industry is, It's like we're all gluttons for punishment together, You guys sit there and go,
let's do it together. So
feel the love.
Right. And spread the love, man. Spread the love. So is there any shows? I know that you probably got shows you can talk about. You got shows that you can't talk about. Is there any shows coming up that you are able to release and talk about?
We got like several shows on the books, but a few of them haven't been released because I can't. You know how it is when you do festivals, you can't till they announce it. But a couple things we are doing. We're headlining the International Hot Wing Festival. That's here in Memphis, Tennessee. We're headlining that. It's
when is that? I like hot wings.
I think that's in April. It's scheduled to be in April, but know how.
Yeah.
How that is. And also too, the other one that was actually announced was we're playing Rockfest in Wisconsin, and it'll be we'll be playing with Anthrax and Limp Bizkit and Disturbed and some cool stuff there.
Dude.
We're just
Oh, I want to go. No.
yeah, it's like and last year we missed out on a show. We were playing with like Slipknot and hell, we were in Bad Wolves and all that stuff. We missed the tour and all that because of COVID. That would have been really cool. I'd have really enjoyed that. I'm a big Slipknot fan. I'm really into the hard and heavy stuff, and I feel like we got our shit together. When people are wasting their time, and look, I one thing I know is how to run a band. And I actually hooked up with one of the greatest managers in the world. That somebody actually believes in you, make things happen. And we got some major stuff happening. We got some, I just wish this COVID stuff would go away, but I don't think it's going to.
Right.
And I don't think anybody really knows exactly what's going on, other than the point that we've been told is that the industry, we're talking in September when things actually start really opening up. So,
right.
It's a tough time, but hey, only the strong survive.
And we will survive. I got
absolutely.
the motto on my show: hashtag fuck COVID, hashtag fuck cancer, and hashtag rock and roll and live forever.
Yeah. See, you're absolutely right. You go through life is tough, but make the best of it. And just every day is a new day to start over. I wake up every day sick to my stomach going, what the hell am I doing? And until I get into a shower, I get up in the morning. I'm one of them guys. I'm just a clean freak. I take 2 showers a day, morning and night. But when I get up in the morning, I take a shower. And once I take a shower, it's like, and that's why I wrote the song Alpha Dog on Madness Serving Well. It's about that. You just got to, just I write that in the lyrics and stuff, just because once I take that shower, all the problems you have, during the night when you wake up with a cold sweat going, oh my God, what's going on today? Everything's washed away and it feels great. And,
exactly.
I want to take on the world.
Exactly. Well, Lonnie, it has been awesome having you on here, brother. And let's keep in touch. And Kim, let's keep in touch when all this craziness does pass. Let's get you on a show. Let's get you on one of Mama Mary's shows, and let's walk out. Let's hang out. I'll be coming to Nashville in August, I believe it is. August, April, Rockin' Pod. Reach out.
I think we're probably going to be there.
Well, guess what? I got a platinum table, baby, so I'm going to be there. So
I got a platinum cup. So hey, we're in good company.
And our room's going to be at the hotel right there with the event. So let's hang out and have a blast, brother.
Ooh, I'll bring Christine out there and we'll kid rock it out in the bus alone. You ride with us.
Hell
Take
yeah.
The bus up there.
Yeah, we'll go hit the streets and be having some great times, man, just riding in the bus.
Well, man, we love you. Thank you for everything, Mama.
No problem. Anytime. And let's get you back on here later throughout the year and get an update on Lonnie. And if you're at the event, I'll get you in there again. We'll talk to you then. But you stay safe, brother, and thanks for being on here. And man,
thank you.
That song is stuck in my head now. Thanks for that. I appreciate that. But it's a good stuck in my head. And you give old Kim a hug for me. And, it was an honor having you here on Mama Mary's Music Mayhem. And you keep safe, okay, brother?
Thank you so much. And everybody out there, thank you for watching. And watch out for the next video coming out. World's Gone Black. It's heavy.
Yeah. And
yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
There you go. I'll see you later, brother. Have a good one.
Right, take care now. Thank you.
Oh, that was cool. That was Lonnie Hammer from Hammer Down Hard. Now, guys, I'm going to get off here and be sure to check out my brother Big Will over on 434. He's going to be interviewing Pain Was Left for Me. And so go give him some love and tell Big Will that Mama Mary sent you. Until next time, let's see, next Tuesday on the 16th, We have at 4 p.m., we have the Doities, and they are managed by Mr. Ron Bumblefoot. And then we've got Voodoo Moonshine at 5 p.m. So stick around. Go to 434. Check out my brother Will. Y'all stay safe. And until next time, keep rocking because Mama Mary said so.